Hello and welcome back to TechDive. The ongoing rivalry between Huawei and Nvidia in the AI chip market is a critical development that has broader implications for both the tech industry and global power dynamics. To fully grasp why this competition is so significant, it's important to look at the context in which it is unfolding and the larger forces at play. Since 2019, Huawei has been under intense pressure from the United States due to sanctions that have cut them off from advanced technologies, such as semiconductors and AI hardware. These sanctions were designed to curb Huawei's growing influence in critical sectors like artificial intelligence and semiconductors. The broader goal of these restrictions was to limit China's rise as a dominant player in the global tech scene. However, instead of being crippled by these sanctions, Huawei has doubled down on its efforts to develop its own technology, and their latest chip, the Ascend 910C, is a product of this resilience. The Ascend 910C chip is Huawei's direct response to the technological barriers imposed by the US. It's not just another AI chip, it's a symbol of Huawei's determination to break free from reliance on Western technology and chart its own course. What makes the Ascend 910C even more significant is that it isn't just a stopgap solution. It's a chip that threatens to take a leading position in the AI chip market, particularly in China, where demand for AI hardware is growing exponentially. On the other hand, Nvidia has long held the top spot in the AI chip market, particularly with its H100 GPU, which is considered the gold standard for high-performance AI computing. Despite the sanctions, Nvidia has managed to maintain a presence in China by selling slightly less powerful versions of their chips like the HGX H20, which comply with US export controls. While these chips have kept Nvidia in the Chinese market, they are compromises not as powerful as the versions sold elsewhere, leaving many Chinese companies frustrated. Now Huawei's Ascend 910 is stepping in to fill the gap, and early tests show that it may be capable of matching Nvidia's H100 in crucial areas like training AI models and processing large datasets. These tasks are essential for AI development, making the Ascend 910C a serious contender in the race for AI supremacy. Major Chinese companies like ByteDance, Boo, and China Mobile have already tested the Ascend 910C, and the results are promising. The chip's potential to rival Nvidia's best offerings signal that Huawei isn't just trying to catch up, they're aiming to take the lead. The potential market for the Ascend 910C is huge. Every prediction suggests that orders for the chip could exceed 70,000 units, potentially generating $2 billion in revenue. For comparison, Huawei's earlier chip, the Ascend 910B, was projected to sell about 550,000 units in 2024. However, the 910B was plagued with manufacturing defects, which hampered its production. With the Ascend 910C, Huawei appears to have learned from its past mistakes, refining the design and improving production yields. The company likely made adjustments to design rules and employed different design libraries to ensure better performance and reliability, signaling a commitment to overcoming previous challenges. But Huawei's journey with the Ascend 910C isn't just about technology. It's about navigating the complex geopolitical landscape. US sanctions have restricted Huawei's access to advanced manufacturing tools, which has caused significant delays in getting products to market. In response, Huawei has been stockpiling high-bandwidth memory, or HBM2E, and instructing its contract chip makers to build up reserve of key parts and materials, preparing for the possibility of further US restrictions that could disrupt its supply chain. Despite the challenges, Huawei is pushing forward, with plans to begin shipping the Ascend 910C by October. However, uncertainties remain not just for production issues, but also because of the broader geopolitical context. The competition between Huawei and Nvidia in the Chinese market is intensifying. If Huawei can scale up production without additional disruptions, Nvidia could find itself losing ground in China, where demand for its less powerful chips have already decreased. In response to Huawei's advances, Nvidia is reportedly working on a new chip designed to comply with US export restrictions, such as the rumored Blackwell-based B20. However, it's unclear if these new chips will be approved for export to China. The B20 will be more powerful than Nvidia's current offerings to meet Chinese market demand, but it can't be too powerful or it won't comply with US export controls. The Tightrope Act highlights the difficult position Nvidia finds itself in, trying to balance competitiveness in the Chinese market while adhering to restrictive export laws. This competition between Huawei and Nvidia is more about just market share. It's about controlling the future of AI technology, which has significant implications for global power. AI chips like the Ascend 910C and Nvidia's H100 are critical not only for commercial applications, but also for national security. These chips can power everything from military systems to cybersecurity defenses, and the ability to produce and control them is becoming increasingly important. For the US, keeping advanced AI chips out of the hands of potential adversaries is a key concern. This is why the government has imposed strict controls on AI technology, particularly on high-performance chips like Nvidia's H100. The worry is that these chips could be used to enhance military capabilities or build sophisticated surveillance systems in countries like China, which could shift the global balance of power. On the other hand, China sees developing its own AI chips as essential for its national security. By creating homegrown technology, China can reduce its dependence on foreign suppliers and ensure that its critical infrastructure remains secure. This makes the stakes in the competition incredibly high. Controlling AI technology is not just about gaining economic advantage, it's about gaining a strategic edge in global security. As Huawei and Nvidia continue to vie for dominance in the AI market, the outcome for this competition could shape the future of global power dynamics in ways that are hard to fully predict. The rivalry is also part of a much larger geopolitical struggle between the US and China, both of whom recognize that AI is the key to future economic and military power. The ability to produce the most advanced AI chip is seen as a crucial advantage in this broader struggle. However, the intense competition between Huawei and Nvidia is also driving rapid innovation in AI technology. Both companies are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and this could lead to significant advances in AI hardware. For industries that rely on AI, this competition could result in better, more powerful chips at lower prices, which could benefit everyone. Despite the potential, the roads ahead are filled with challenges, especially for Huawei. The company faces the daunting task of scaling up production while navigating ongoing sanctions and the threat of further restrictions. If Huawei can successfully roll out the Ascend 910C to meet its production targets, it could be a turning point in the global AI chip market. This chip isn't just about competing with Nvidia, it's about redefining the landscape of advanced technology. If Huawei succeeds, it could signal a shift in the balance of power, not only in the tech industry but on the global stage. The question remains, can Huawei deliver on the promise of the Ascend 910C and challenge Nvidia's dominance on AI? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the stakes have never been higher, and the outcome of this battle could reshape the world as we know it.